from the green corner. I've got to do some hydration today on our moms and our flowering plants. I'm a little fucking irritated today. Our pots were supposed to have gotten here yesterday, but I got here and it says they were put in the fucking mailbox, and there's not a chance because it's a big box. So couldn't have been stuffed in the mailbox, or if it was left by the mailbox, then somebody fucking snagged it because it's right by a busy road. So, little fucking irritated this morning, but plants still got to get taken care of. I got some family shit going on, so I'm not going to the commercial shift today. Oh, yeah. Good morning, everybody. Happy fucking hump day. Finishing my safety meeting while people join up. Trying to calm down a little bit, but... Yo, Hasholio, my brother. Cheers. Hope you're doing well this morning. Fucking somebody snagged my new coco coir, bro. I had it ordered, and it was... Hey, Fabian, good morning, brother. Somebody snagged my fucking coco, bro. I had to wait for it after fucking... It got sent to Portland from Denver. And then, on top of that, it motherfucking... They said they'd put it in or by the mailbox, and it's a fucking big box of cocoa. So, if they left it there, somebody snagged it last night before I could get back over here and get it. But, as is life. Now I gotta get with USPS and fucking put in a claim and everything else. Fucking bullshit. Stupid. Hope everybody else's morning is going well, though. Got some new clips in. Are these the ones you were talking about, Fabian? They were super cheap on Amazon? I ordered some up as well. Tried to use one on one of the moms just now and almost fucking snapped off a brand. So had to just put on one of these fucking little white ones. I'm gonna probably utilize those for our smaller ones. Not these ones, because these ones will be moms, so I'm not gonna stress them too much. Yo, John P., my brother! So as for the clips, I probably won't use those until we put these little guys into pots and get them growing. We checked the roots on the pots. Oh, did you guys see Chief's sticker? I got Chief up there with TGC. Anyways, we checked our pots, or not our pots, clones. We checked our clones on Monday. Sorry, guys, I'm still waking up. Checked our clones Monday, and we're starting to get a little bit of root growth, but not much. We're only about a week out, so that's pretty common. Wow. These things are actually pretty fire. They were out of my regular ones, so I like cherry limeade, though, and that's pretty good. Anyways, off topic. Check the clones, little bit of root growth, not a whole lot. We're giving them another week, and then we'll check them again. Was hoping we were going to have the pots in today so that we could fucking at least check those out. But USPS says they put them in the mailbox or left them by the mailbox, which is by a fucking busy road. So, if that is the case, somebody snagged that shit. Surprise, surprise. Our flowering ladies are still sleeping until 9 o'clock, so I won't get in there till after 9 to water them, but we do got to get in here and get our veg plants watered, so that's the plan. My arrow cloner with just plain water, I have not. I did it with just the Clonex solution one time, and didn't get the best results out of it. I thought it was kind of slow, and that's why I ended up getting that General Hydroponics Rapid Start. Right. Yeah, I got this shit. Added this in there. General hydroponics, rapid start. That helped really fucking boost them. And then we also do some of the azos and oh, this one's the mycos. We do some of the azos in there. Mycos is for transplant. Azos we use for the rooting. So the azos beneficial bacteria. They're both from Extreme Gardening. Pretty good shit. Since it is so hot right now, I'm not really running the azos. It gets real nasty when it gets above like 75, and since we've been sitting at about 80 in here, I don't want to get all fucking nasty on my cloner. 4 to 7 days with plain water? God damn, dude. That's wild. Wow. Holy shit, dude. You must have good water where you're... Mine's fucking generally like almost fucking pH like 7.5 to 8. So, it's super fucking hard. Oh, Lord have mercy. Interesting. Aloe is a rooting agent? Hell yeah. I just use the Clonex gel. TFP also got roots in 4 days. Holy shit, dude. That's wild. I have been checking out the Fresh Princess's shit. Thank you for putting me on to that channel. She's got some awesome fucking stuff going, bro. Her aero cloner fucking, or aeroponic setup is fucking wow. The discipline it takes to keep shit like that clean and not fucking looking like shit is like phenomenal. So fucking shout out to the Fresh Princess. She's got some good shit going over there if you guys haven't checked that out. Oh, sorry guys. Still waking up, working on trying not to be pissed off that my fucking shit didn't get here like it was supposed to. Or if it did, somebody else is enjoying my fucking pots. Sitting here, I'm seeing a little wind burn. It's because our swamp cooler's right here. This is the first plant right in front of it. I was running them on 2 there for a minute. And just a cup of water. That's wild. Oh. Now, I like the easy cloner. I got I think it's 24 spots, so fucking, we did do some doubled up in the collars at one point, and they ended up growing together, so that's how we got the twins over there. But now we're just doing 1 cup per collar. God damn. Oh, I need to wake up, guys. Sorry. Can't even think this morning. Cup of water, about 10 days, yeah. Yeah, a cup of water with some rooting hormone even. Turbo clone hates you. 2 p.m. having coffee. Hell yeah, John P. 2 p.m. Let's see. What are you in, like, Germany? Or at least in that time zone? That's got to be, what, like 8 hours ahead of where we're at? Because it's 7 a.m. where I'm at. So if you're at 2 p.m., you got to be in the same time zone as my other buddy, Specca. Portugal. Oh. Fucking A. Well, thanks for popping in from Portugal, brother. I appreciate you. We're here in Colorado in the United States. So, that's pretty fucking cool. Same as England. Okay, okay. Hell yeah. Man, it's cool to see fucking people popping in from all over the world, man. Doing a little look-see in here, checking to make sure we're not getting any powdery mildew. Got a little something here, but I don't believe it's powdery mildew. I believe it's just some, see if we can get the light to shine off it right. I believe it's just some fucking, what's it called? Whoops. Just some sulfur deposits. And then we got a little stippling on there. It is nice and cool here today, so after I get everything watered, I may lay down some azosol real quick. We have been seeing a little bit of stippling and shit popping back up, so we've still got a little bit of thrips running around in here. Got this fucking thing. What the fuck is that? Where'd it go? Got this motherfucker chilling. What is that? Fucking dead is what it is. Little moth fucking bullshit. Chilling on my shit, bro. Get out of here. Oh, man. All right. You can see we got some wind burn over here. That was from this hurricane fan being too close. We got it propped up. I may flip that back to the other side if it grows up a little taller again. But since we got the fan angled up, let's see. I may have popped it up too high now. You gotta always check to make sure that the air is just going over the top of the canopy, making it dance a little bit. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We'll keep an eye on it. But let's get some nutrients mixed up real quick. I appreciate everybody who's swung by the chat. Side-by-side test with recharge versus straight water versus advanced nutrient tablets. Jam the clone in a piece of aloe and toss it in a cup of water. 4 days later, I got roots. Fuck yeah. Clones. Shouting, bigger vase. Maybe one goes to earth. Hell yeah, man. That's pretty sick. Excuse me. I got some of my mom's plants. We'll go check them out real quick. My greenhouse is at my mom's. But I actually have an LLC and everything, so I rent land from her for the greenhouse, and then fucking am able to keep my medical apart from her fucking wreck. A little cloudy this morning. Got a little bit of rain coming in. Just a slight drizzle so far. Figure it's a good time to pop out here and check everything out. I need to get in here and give them some fucking nutrients. I've just been letting her water them with fucking the ditch water because we're out here in the fucking agricultural country. So we have actual like canals and shit, but I need to get in and give them some love. This one I haven't gotten to yet. We went in and got one cleaned out yesterday. Got it lollipopped a little bit, make it harder for the bugs to get up in there. Got to get in here and get this one defold, get some of that inner bullshit out. And this is the other one we need to finish. But that one I think is super nitrogen deficient because it was sucking all the nitrogen out of those inner and under fucking leaves and shit. So I got to come out here and do some sort of topsoil with that shit. But she's got some good looking shit out here going. Nothing super crazy. But I really should probably help her a little more and fucking really help get those plants boosted. But I haven't grown outside in like fucking 10 years. So really, I just want to get like some top dressing and throw it on there. But she does watering rows or whatever. So I'm worried it'll just wash it away. I don't know. Should probably do more research before flower though to make sure we get some nice good buds off of it. But that's my mama's grow. Like I said, we're out here in the orchards and vineyards and shit in Palisade, Colorado. So it's just a little offshoot of Grand Junction. But you can see the Book Cliffs. Can't really see the Grand Mesa because of the fucking trees, but there's Mount Garfield in all its majesty. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's my mom and stepdad's property. My stepdad works on the rigs. He actually just got promoted to rig manager, so he's gonna be fucking getting a nice hefty raise here soon and shit. Had to go back a week early this time to go and do training and shit. But he's moving from a 2 on, or I think it was 20 days on, 10 days off, to 2 weeks on, 3 weeks off. So, and I think he's gonna be making like 12 grand a month or some crazy shit. Fuck, it's probably more than that now. I think that was when he was fucking getting ready to go do it last time, and the fucking oil field dropped. So. Miller time! There we go. Miller Time's been having a hard time with the YouTube. Hopefully he can get in. I had to send him the direct link. I don't know why his shit doesn't like me. But yeah, we got in here, what was it, last week? So it's been about 10 days since we got in here and did our defoliation of these moms, and they've fucking just blown up again, man. Not that I'm complaining, I'm just saying, holy shit, like, wow. The growth that we're getting in our bedroom is just phenomenal at this point in the year. With the temperatures staying higher, and then I've got all the swamp coolers in here keeping it nice and humid, so the air and the VPD, everything's been locked in and just fucking killing it. If you guys have any questions about your canopy, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. Hey! Hell yeah. Miller Time's watching. For some reason, Miller Time, it keeps sending your messages straight to my fucking DMs rather than to the chat. So, I don't know if you're aware of that, but I'm glad you made it in, brother. Hey, there he is. There's the man of the hour. Hey, brother. Good to see you, Miller Time. I was just showing off the ladies. We got these ladies. Hey, no problem, brother. I'm not worried about it. It's all good in the hood. I'm just glad you were able to make it in. Fucking, we got these ladies topped on the Monday stream, right? Yeah, it's Wednesday. So on our Monday stream, we got these ladies topped. We did not touch the skunk. It is starting to show that nice vertical growth, though. So here soon, we will be topping that lady. Probably on the next Monday maintenance. But as for the... Thank you, sir. This is our Bruce Banner. Pushing that growth to the lateral branches. This is our Orange Blossom Express number 2. I think this one's got the stronger genetics. It's the bigger one out of the 2 back here. That's Orange Blossom Express number 2. And then this one in the front right here is number 1. So you can see this one's a little bushier. But this one's been growing a lot faster and stronger. So, but here's our Orange Blossom Express number 1. So yeah, even just in the small stage, you can see how much faster 2 is growing than 1. The moms are kind of hard to tell because I top them and I actually train them and shit. So it just looks like the other one's a little taller. But in the early stages, before we really start manipulating them too much, you can see the growth difference. And then here's our Bruce Banner mom. Our Candy Kush. Oh, I was just looking at this one this morning too. If you guys were in the Monday stream, we almost ripped this bitch out. Where'd it go? You can kind of see. Let me see if I can get it. You can see the calyx just barely starting. Let me see. I found a good one earlier where you could really see them just starting. Here, I think it's this one. Really just starting to. Gosh dang it. Sorry guys, my camera's not wanting to focus, but this one right here you can see is just starting to push calyx barely. I'll probably put a short up later with a better picture of it, but it's just barely starting to push those calyx. So I believe it's gonna be a female, which hallelujah, I really want one of them Candy Cushes, and I'm super stoked about that. So got the Candy Kush, a skunk, 2 Orange Blossom Express. Just loving it. All right. Let's see. Oh, how much do we have left? About a gallon. Empty bucket. Take care of those after the stream. Oh, hope everybody's feeling good this morning. Let's see, how's the fucking angle if we do this? Whoop. Make it so you guys can see the mix we got going on. Gonna be just a quick mix of our veg feed. So 5 milliliters of the CalMag dry, or 420 dry. It's like our Cali Magic clone we made, but it has extra nitrogen, so we don't use it in flour, just in veg. Whoopsie. Perfect. So we got that 25 milliliters there. Whoops, almost forgot my gloves. I don't want to get my oils from my hands and shit in there. Not that there isn't shit in there already, because we are in a greenhouse and outdoors and shit, but we want to make sure that we rinse out our graduated cylinder, pour the rinsate back into the bucket, so we're utilizing all of our nutrients. Just give it a quick stir here with our graduated cylinder. I'll find our stir stick here in a minute. I appreciate everybody who's shown up and participated in the chat. I know it's an early morning fucking stream, so figured I probably wouldn't get too many people coming through, but we've got to get the ladies taken care of, and I try and stream when we got work to do. Just show you guys how we take care of the ladies here. Where's my stir stick? Where's my super suit? Oh, there it is. All right. Want to make sure that we're getting this stirring because we're going to introduce our Flora Micro, and we don't want any of the concentrated liquids to be hitting each other prior to mixing. Man, doing it in the red bucket, you don't get to see the cool color change. Sorry, guys. That was the whole reason for the fucking angle. I didn't think about it. I'm sorry. Apparently, my ass is hot because it keeps turning on our fucking swamp cooler. I appreciate y'all stopping by. Been a little bit of a rough morning. Well, fucking since last night, really. I found out some shit about my kids and their mom, and fucking just some bullshit, and got a bunch of shit I gotta deal with now with my fucking kids and shit. And I'm fucking pissed. I don't want to say too much on camera, but you know, plausible deniability kind of shit. But you know, we'll take care of ours and make sure it's all taken care of. But you know what it is. Try and keep too much incriminating evidence offline. You know what I mean? God damn it! I put me back in the shit mood. Sorry, guys. Anyways, fucking Looking to be a nice cool day here in western Colorado at least, so that's fucking cool. That's a good thing. Getting our ladies taken care of, so that's always nice. Make sure that our plants are healthy and happy. Regardless of what life throws at us, we've always got to take care of our ladies. Nobody else is going to get here and take care of them, so it is on us. Woo! It is my fucking medical, so, you know, I don't expect anybody else to get in here and take care of my shit, but just stating facts, you know. Trying to keep my mind off the bullshit before I gotta fucking go handle business. Anyways. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. Looks like we're at about 7.2 pH. We want to be between 5.8 and 6.2. So we're going to start out with, I don't know, probably about 12 to 15 milliliters of pH down. Help get that dropped. I will probably top this off with that little bit of extra water. Looks like we're about a half gallon short. So I'll probably do that real quick too to make sure we're not fucking that up. Da, 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 da. Oh. There we go. That looks good. You can see we're at about 5 gallons now. Like I said, we were about a half gallon short, but I usually leave it a little short when I start to make sure that I can stir it without fucking spilling everything everywhere. 6.43. Oh, look at that. 6.2. So like I said, right between that 5.8 and 6.2. Oh, look at that. We even got 6.1. Drop down a little more for us. Beautiful. At about 77.7 degrees. Look at that shit. Oh, 0.9. Damn. All right, 78 degrees. So our water is about the right temperature, about room temperature we got. And that ensures that we're not shocking our ladies by dumping cold water into their feet. Get my... Where the fuck did I put it? Oh no. I just bought solution for my fucking probe to make sure that we're putting it in the storage solution. And now I can't find there it is. You're coming with me. Sorry guys. Went to flip the camera around and it fucking bumps me out of the YouTube. I thought that deleting YouTube and the fuck is that? Updating it and shit would help, but apparently that has not helped, so that's a bummer. But I had somebody ask me the other day what I use for my storage. I just use simple electrolyte or electrode storage solution. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy. Just shit to keep my... Oh, there it is. Just something to keep my probe clean. I do need to go through and fucking... What's it called? Dial it in. I can't remember. Got to make sure it's accurate. Filling it up to the fill line on our little cup here. Oh, looks like we could use just a hair more. This one's nice because it's got the little pop top with the fucking dropper on it. So, you can just drop a little more in there if you need to. Make sure we're taking care of our electrode on our pH pen. All right. Beautiful. I appreciate everybody who has stopped by our stream today. If you guys have any questions about your own canopies, don't hesitate to ask. we're here to help anybody and everybody who's got the gumption to ask. So drop your questions in the chat. We'll make sure you're taken care of. I work for a cannabis company here in Colorado doing commercial cultivation, as well as I am the integrated pest management specialist for the facility. So I've got knowledge. If you guys have questions, just trying to get around the stem more than right on the stem to continue to keep those roots pushing. Should only need about a gallon. We've been keeping them pretty well hydrated. Just letting that top layer dry back to ensure that we're making it a hostile environment for pests. And I put you guys up here because you can see right there we're getting that runoff. We want 10 to 20% runoff on every plant every time we water. That runoff, yo, Smokey 1944, ask him up, brother. This is a judgment-free zone. We help people of all experience levels of growing. I have people who are popping seeds. I've got legacy growers like Miller Time, who's been doing it for over 20 years. Got another guy who's following me that's been growing for 50 years. I'm sure there's more, but, you know, those are the two that I know of that are real legacy growers that have been doing it for fucking decades. So, shout out, guys. Miller Time, my brother. I appreciate you, sir. Excuse me. Growing outside, bought some netting and bamboo sticks for my girls this year to help with my plants holding buds. When should I wrap them in the net? So, as for doing like a trellis system, I would actually try and start getting it on there. And if you only have one layer, I would do it kind of near the top, because when it hits flower, they are going to shoot up some. But you want to have that in there before they do that, so it's growing up through there. If you can, I'd try and get two layers. That way you have a layer for like your lower canopy in case those buds get nice and heavy and try and fall. And then you have one for your colas to hold them up and keep them from swaying and snapping. Ooh, look at me. I'm like one of those guys outside the store. Sorry, guys. But yeah, usually right before flower is when we trellis it at the cultivation facility. At the commercial facility, that's what I'm going for. We move them into our flower rooms, and then we throw them on there to make sure that they grow up into there, and that bottom layer is nice and supported in case those bottom ones try and drop on you. And then one for the colas to ensure that those colas stay standing up, because if they get too heavy, they'll want to fucking snap, and then they'll just want to lay right on top of that canopy, and you'll get shit like powdery mildew or botrytis, bud rot, shit like that. Hell yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you stopping by the stream. I stream 3 to 4 times a week, plus drop a short daily, at least one. I was doing like 2 to 3 a day, but I'm running out of shit to film for shorts, so I'm just gonna do a daily update. You guys stop by the stream and shit more than just doing the what's it called? Just doing the shorts. I get more interaction on the streams and shit, so we're focusing more on the streams and trying to help people that way. But if you haven't seen the grow, this is our next generation of moms. Here's our current moms that we got going on. We've got Candy Kush, Bruce Banner. These two are Orange Blossom Express. And then that beautiful lady in the back there is an OG skunk. So I've got some bag seeds that are bag beans. Fucking YouTube. That I inherited from my father. And that's where the skunk and the Bruce Banner came from. And then Candy Kush, this lady right here, and these two Orange Blossom Express. Those came out of, they were actually originally Free World genetics. And I got the beans from one of the dispensaries around here and threw them in the ground, and I had one herm on me late. So I grew it still and got the beans off of it. And then the Candy Kush was an outdoor grow from probably 8 years ago, 10 years ago, somewhere around there. So just trying to bring back some legacy seeds, some legacy strains. Sorry guys, trying to figure us a nice fucking... Trying to figure out a nice angle. There we go. Whoopsie. Gonna focus on getting these ones watered. And again, we're focusing on getting that 10 to 20% runoff. That's because I grow in coco coir, so it's high frequency fertigation. And there's so much airflow through the coco coir because of the air pockets in there that it dries out a lot faster than soil. But I like to run the coco coir because I run my nutrients at a really high rate. And when I start to see that nutrient burn, I'm able to get them flushed out really quick, or and get the soil re-inoculated with the proper nutrients. Couldn't think of the other word. Hydrated, there we go. Then get the soil rehydrated with the proper nutrients and shit. But again, you can see I'm trying to water more around the outside of the pots. I always try and water around the outside just to make sure that we're forcing those roots to stretch to find that moisture. Again, we're getting that runoff. Can't really see the one back there too well. Oh, you might be able to now. It's kind of pulling up in the back. Oops. Pouring it right on the stem. Don't want to do that. Around the outside. Think like Eminem. Around the outside. Around the outside. What? I appreciate everybody who showed up to the stream today. It definitely helps my mood when I got some people to talk to while I'm doing my plants and taking care of the ladies. Like I said, I'm here. I'm in the greenhouse every single day. You can always comment on one of my videos, whether it be a short or a long form video. I'm usually pretty good about getting back to you. But really the best way to get my attention is to pop up in the live stream and get those questions asked, and you can get them answered in real time. So, you guys know anybody else who grows? Share the channel out. Like I said, I'm here to help anybody and everybody who's got questions. I do it professionally, and I'm also a certified private applicator through the Colorado Department of Agriculture. So I hold my certification there. I can apply pesticides legally, as well as train in the worker protection standards. So, if you guys have questions, I've got answers. All you got to do is ask. Morning drinks for the ladies. Yes, Skylar Willis, my love. Thank you for showing up. That's my wife, y'all. Galaxy Solutions LLC, my brother. Thank you for showing up. Using mushroom compost this year. Agro G6 fertilizer. Only good source we have close. Unless I ordered it, I'd rather pick up my soil. I feel that especially today because I fucking ordered soil, and it's a local company, so I thought it would be better ordering, through a local company, and then I find out it comes from Florida, which no big deal. They got tons of coconuts there, so obviously coco coir, Florida, not a big deal. But then they fucking sent it from Denver. I'm in on the western slope of Colorado here, so they sent it in from Florida. It hit Denver, and then instead of coming down to the western slope, it went to fucking Portland, Oregon. And then after that, it finally got here, and then they said they put it in my mailbox. And there's no way it fit in the mailbox, or by the mailbox. And there's no way. It won't fit. And if they put it by the mailbox, it's right by a busy road. So, I don't know. I can't find it. It's irritating. Hey, Carolina. Thanks for popping into the stream, my dear. I appreciate you. You're a part of the community. Got you modded up here. Hell yeah. But yeah, so I may end up next time just driving to fucking Glenwood Springs and picking it up, because that's where they do their main sales and stuff out of, is fucking Glenwood Springs. So I don't know. It's irritating. You're welcome, Carolina. No problem, my dear. It's irritating, but we're getting it taken care of. Look at that canopy. Everything is happy and healthy. You can see the beautiful growth. Everything is looking nice and lush green. Got a little bit of wind burn there. See what fan we got blowing on that too hard. Thinking it's probably this one down here, but I was running everything on a 2 for the swamp cooler, because it's been getting so hot. Excuse me. But I keep getting windburn, so we're just going to keep them at 1, and I'm going to use the ice packs as we need. Here's our next generation of moms we got going. This is going to be our Bruce Banner. And then these two are Orange Blossom Express. This is number 2 over here, which I think has the better genetics. Number 1 over here looks good as well, but it's just not popping as much as the others. Or as much as the other one. This one's definitely growing faster. So, and then we've got our skunk. We did not get this one topped, but it is starting to show growth. I didn't think it was going to. It took about, gosh, I think we're at like 2 weeks now, post-transplant. And that one just had a little tiny root on it. But everything else was looking really good. So I got everything else transplanted and was like, I'm gonna hit that like. Thank you, Carolina. I appreciate you. I was reading your comment and started talking. Anyways, I'm gonna give it 1 more week, and we'll probably top that next Monday. I probably should have just waited until we got 1-gallon pots and put it in there to help it push those roots faster, but these ones had crazy roots, so we got those taken care of. Hopefully those 1-gallon pots will come in this week, and I'll be able to get those transplanted. An extra mil of nutrients if my plants are just over 6 foot. Holy shit. Beautiful. It's good, but the leaves on the bottom like to get yellow after the 2nd or 3rd day. Feed them with organic iguana nutrients. Fuck yeah, dude. You got some shit going on. I like to see your shit. I'm gonna have to... If you post anything, I'll be checking it out, brother, just so you know. Yeah, I would maybe pop them up a little bit with the nutrients. Maybe go in... Hey, Mr. E, my brother. I appreciate you popping by. But yeah, I would add another mil of nutrients, or maybe hit it a day earlier than you have been. You can send it to me. I have Instagram and Facebook. You can send it there. You can post it. Like I said, I got your screenshot. Let's take a picture on my phone too to make sure I don't fucking lose it. So I got your name, and I'll check your stuff out after this. I promise. Feeding 2 times a week. Yeah, maybe bump that up to 3, and just help keep that nitrogen inoculated in there, or hydrated in there. That nitrogen's a mobile nutrient, so if you're seeing yellowing on the bottom of the plants, then it's stealing that nitrogen to push up to your colas. And then if you're still in what's it called, veg, maybe think about topping them. Start pushing that lateral growth, break that apical dominance. When you top them, you break that apical dominance, and it cuts off the auxin production, which pushes that vertical growth, and it instead changes and pushes cytokinins from the roots, and that's what helps bring your lateral growth out. But just a thought. I top all mine nice and early so I can get extra colas out of them. Carolina, if it is your birthday, happy birthday, sis. If not, mystery, you got me. Everything is looking really good this morning, though. Hell yeah. They should allow your video. Just don't be smoking or consuming anything in it. Show your plants. You may get an age restriction. It'll say 18 plus if your trust score isn't high on YouTube. But I can still view it if it's 18 plus. It'll just, it won't go into the shorts feed is the only difference. Yeah, no problem, Smokey. I appreciate you coming by and dropping into the chat, giving us some cool info. And yeah, I can't wait to see your plants, man. I think mine are probably about 4 foot right now. I don't know. Let's see. We'll grab a cigarette. It's not my birthday. We just like to celebrate it every day. Hell yeah. Hey, we're just celebrating the day you were born because you're here with us. I see the little birthday gag thing through Chief stream, so I'm aware. I just wanted to... Oh, yeah. Got Chief fucking posted up on the Easy Cloner with all the TGC stickers. Those are all the stickers you guys can find on the merch site if you guys are interested in stickers. Got the hat going. This is our mesh hat. It's just got the TGC logo. I've got the flat build snapback hat that's got the always be growing. Hell yeah. Living that life right now. That's what I'm talking about, brother. I try not to consume too much on the stream just to help keep my trust score high, but I do light up every now and again. I got hit with a fucking age restriction on one of my live streams a little while ago because I was rolling on the stream and I said something about it. Make sure YouTube knows this is a fucking cigarette. He's on vacation. I've been checking that shit out. He just got a sick-ass bubbler. It's a fucking, it's one of the ones that looks like fucking, what's it called? Body parts and shit. And I think the bowl is a brain. So fucking you pull the brain out to bubble it. Yeah, Cali on the beach. That's my boy. Yeah, Chief's the shit. Love that guy. Good people. If you guys, I'm sure you guys all know him. He's got a pretty big channel. So, but yeah, Smokey, I had the same issue with some of my shit out here because I don't. Well, these are my mom's plants. Let me specify. This is her property. I rent from her. I have an LLC and everything. Blah blah blah. But you can see a lot of that inner shit is yellowing, but the outside isn't, and that's because of that nitrogen being a mobile nutrient. So it'll steal that nutrition from the bottom. It'll steal that nutrition from the bottom leaves and push it up into the tops to keep the tops nice. You can really see with that one back there. That one I had to lollipop the shit out of. Bam. And trying to switch the fucking camera back and forth. It likes to dump me out of the fucking stream. I don't really want to go too far in there, but I guess we can go around the outside, huh? Around the outside. What? Pop into this lady right here. We got a sour brain mix. I can't remember what they all are. But they're looking pretty good. She's got to get out here and water them again this morning. I get paid tomorrow, so I'm going to go hit up the local grow store. My buddy down there hooks me up a little bit, so we're going to go check out some topsoil or top dressings to throw on those. So if you guys have any recommendations for outdoor top dressing for later veg into flower, that'd be cool. Almost uploaded. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. Everybody getting along in the comments, subbing up to each other. I think I've only had one real guy who came in being kind of shitty, but he kind of turned it around. I haven't seen him since, but we were still able to get him some help. I'm kind of an abrasive guy myself, so. You got a beautiful view of the valley here. That's Mount Garfield. My mom likes to call that her mountain. There we go. Beautiful. Here in colorful Colorado. I appreciate you as well, Master E, Mr. E. Brand new to growing. Fuck yeah, man. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask them, man. That's what I do the live streams for. It's to really just try to help people in the community. Fucking. I do cultivation commercially, and I'm a certified private applicator here in Colorado, so hell yeah. So I am the integrated pest management specialist for the company. I go in at 4 in the morning and spray the plants, take care of the plants, and I'm off usually by like noon. And then I try to get in the green corner 3 to 4 times a week and stream. That way I can help out all of the people who are new or might have questions about their canopy. I was actually thinking, and you guys let me know what you think. I was thinking about doing canopy audits on Saturdays. The educational streams, I want to take a little more time and do more research into them so I can do better breakdowns and shit. The EC one wasn't the best. I should have gone into like the parts per million and shit like Casholio was talking about, and different shit like that. So I want to really deep dive into the shit and give you guys a good lesson when we do the educational streams. But as for the Saturday streams, I was thinking about just doing it at my house in my in front of my computer and having like a restream link or something where people can pop up on the stream, show their canopy, show their issues, and we can diagnose them live. So that's something I've been thinking about. If you guys fucking would be into that, let me know. 9-minute video. Hell yeah. I'll scroll through here in just a second. Let me finish my smoke and I'll go grab my phone. I think I left it in the greenhouse. Yeah, I think canopy audits and shit for the community would be pretty cool. Have people pop in when they got issues and be able to really help live, see what's going on, and be able to, you know, diagnose it and maybe give some recommendations if we got pests or powdery mildew or anything, shit like that. All right, let's get back in the greenhouse. Got people dropping off. Hush, cat. All right. Got to get ready and get in the pool. Hell yeah. Have a great day, Carolina. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. Definitely a beautiful view. My mom's got a beautiful property here out in Palisade. like I said, I've got my LLC, and we rent from them to make sure that we're keeping our medical and their recreational separate. All right, let's see what we got here. All right. Smoky 1944. There it is. Whoo, damn, that is beautiful, brother.
These ones are shooting like crazy too.
Those beams may come in handy. You can tie your colas to those if they get too heavy. Oh yeah, you got some beautiful looking growth on them though. Holy shit.
Just fed them. Sure.
Gorgeous grow, brother. Sorry, guys. Checking out the brothers grow real quick. My fucking internet will work.
When flower comes, it's gonna get fucking heavy.
Oh yeah, everything's gonna get super heavy.
Catch it right up and just shoot it.
Get my netting Saturday and my sticks today, so I'll put them up on Saturday and do a video after they're all canopied up. Hell yeah, brother.
Shooting like crazy, and I love it. I'm excited. I can't fucking wait.
Yeah, since you have those pillars, or not pillars, those rafter type deals up top, that may be a good spot to try and tie them off if they get too heavy. But I would definitely get that trellis on as soon as you get it and really start trying to get that one low, and then maybe order another one that you can put up a little higher.
Yeah, no, they're doing great.
2 layers is really best if you can.
Flowers are actually doing not too bad.
Woo.
They got maybe 4 more days, and they're done.
Nice.
I'm gonna hang them up. By next week or so, or next month.
Got some autos? Is that autos you got in there? Is that why those ones are flowering out already? Or did you just manipulate their sunlight
It's gonna be fun.
that they get?
I'm excited. These babies are just fucking massive. I'm really excited.
Wow. Yeah, you got some great growth in there, brother. Yours are looking better than mine, or my mom's.
Leaves are just
Check out this shit.
dry, nice and moist. You can see it just punctured a little bit. That's how moist they are. They're nice and healthy.
So you got this all-purpose shit, but it's a 16, 16, 16, so I'm not sure.
This is like one of my favorite plants, even though I got the big grow there.
I don't really think it's for
Growing, everything is just
cannabis,
amazing, honestly.
but
And with the amount of fucking stock she's got going on,
I don't know. I might mix some of that up and fucking
still got airspace.
throw some extra nitrogen in it. Hey, Fresh Princess just dropped the video. If you guys haven't checked out Fresh Princess, check her out as well. She was gracious enough to let Hash Oleo steal her chat and bring them on over, so that was pretty fucking cool of her. We're just checking out Smokey's grow real quick.
Just get her that in on the side. Hit a root, I think.
Damn.
Oops. Oopsie poopsie.
Hell
Should be okay.
yeah, brother. You got some good looking shit going on for sure. I like it. Yeah, that trellis is definitely going to come in handy. Looks like your plants are pretty fucking big already. So, like I said, I would try and get that. Yeah, third grow. I saw on the video for sure. Fucking, you're doing good, brother. You're doing good. Like I said, I would get that trellis in and try and get it pulled down to get that lower canopy, and then maybe order another one before they hit flower and try and get that one more up top so they stretch up through it. And that way you can get your colas spread a little bit to get more airflow and light penetration.
Around that way more.
Oh, you got a little guy in there?
I'm so happy.
Wow, yeah, you got a great grow going, brother. It's a lot of fucking work. I respect that.
I love you so much. Sorry for the long video.
No worries on the long video, brother. We got some gorgeous shit going on.
Just insane.
Hell yeah. I too got subbed up to you, Smokey. Hell yeah. Yeah, they're autos. Hell yeah. I haven't grown any autos. I do perpetual cycles. So I can't give you a whole lot of info on the autos. Joe's grows, though. If you haven't subbed up to him. Oh, 7 o'clock. Give me just a second. I got to turn my swamp coolers back on. Or 8 o'clock. Got my fucking shit set up to turn on automatically, but I was already in here, so it shut off. Mr. E, my brother. Hell yeah. Southern Ontario. Hell yeah, another Canada follower. Thanks, sir. That's fucking cool as shit. Sheba Cult, exclamation point, cultivation. She's out of Ohio. God damn it. Out of Canada as well. I don't think she's in Ontario. I could be wrong. I didn't get an exact area, but she's out of your area if you want to check her out as well. I try and fucking throw love all around the community. If I know people in different areas, I like to try and fucking help people link up and shit. I'm total community fucking focused. You know, I want to make sure that our community continues to grow. Augo Grown is in Canada as well. Hell yeah. Ooh, look at those. Man. Yeah, we're going to have to get these ladies through here soon. I may take one more round off of these ladies, but we'll see. I may just fucking put them through in our next flower round because they're so fucking big, man. I do got to make sure we get this Candy Kush cloned, though, just in case. I believe it's a female. We went through a little bit on the stream the other day on, what was it, Monday? And we're looking, and I was thinking it looked like a male, but I'm sure I got a fucking seat here. Trying to find it. Hell yeah, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you joining up in the chat and engaging with everybody. It's awesome. All about, like I said, trying to build our community and really help people and just get shit done. So you can see there, just barely. Sorry, it's kind of fucking shaky. But looks like there's calyx that are just barely starting to grow on that. So I think it's going to be a female. God damn it. You can see the low stress training we did on it early. That was an accident. I wasn't paying attention when I started. Mr. Canucks Grows top tier, Canadian grower, YouTuber, over 1 million subs. Holy shit. I'm going to have to check out Mr. Canucks for sure. I've been trying to go through and check out all the community canopies and see what's going on. It's great. I love it. I love being able to communicate with new people, learn new things. Just because I do commercial cold mean I know everything. We try a lot of different shit at the commercial facility too. Oh, I think I can announce. Okay, so I'm pretty sure they already put it out. So the announcement should be okay. I work for a company here in Colorado called the Flower Collective. And like I said before, I'm their integrated pest management specialist. And out of my regs, I'm at 100% germination and 100% females. The first time in 10 years I can't get a male. Holy shit, dude. That's crazy. Wish you were closer, brother. Wish you were closer. He grows fire, and I love his dog. Hell yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check out Canucks. Yeah, if you were closer, brother, I had fucking 2 sour diesel males, a skunk male, and that's OG skunk, you know that. I had a Candy Kush male. I've had fucking some good males. As I stutter through it, I've had some good males lately, but I could set this tent up to do some fucking genetic stuff, but then I really just, why does it keep doing this to me? Sorry, guys. Seems like it's zoomed in still. There we go. Hell yeah. I appreciate that, Smokey. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I work for the Flower Collective. It's a commercial company here in Colorado. I just finally announced that for the first time on the stream the other day. Originally, I had started doing my channel and was like, man, I think this could be beneficial for the company. My bad. Tried to get it lined up with the company and they said no. So I was like, all right, well, whatever. I'm going to do my own shit anyways. Because, you know, fuck them. So I don't show any of their canopies or anything. Everything I show is my stuff. But it is still the company I work for, so I got to fucking promote a little bit, you know what I mean? And we just came out with this shit called Dabble. It's an powder, but the effects are supposed to hit you as quick as smoking and last about as long as smoking and everything, so it's basically supposed to be like smoking. I don't know. I haven't got to see it yet. Well, I've got to see it. I haven't got to actually try it or, you know, check it out yet. Ethan, he's one of the owners, he was saying that it does still have a little bit of plant taste in it, but that's because ours isn't encapsulated like there's another in-house, I think, has some sort of powder as well. But theirs takes a few more minutes to actually hit you because it's encapsulated in cytokines, I believe. And it takes a couple minutes for your blood to be able to break that down. So theirs doesn't have a taste. Ours has a little bit of a taste, but it hits you instantly. We did some kind of micro emulsion or some shit. I can't remember what he said exactly, but basically they take our bubble hash and freeze dry it or something, and it makes something. I don't know the whole process. I don't work in the production side of it or the extraction side. I just do the cultivation side. So I don't know all of the actual shit, all the actual information on it. It's for eating. You can just drop it right on your tongue. It was like a sublingual fucking. It would have to be decarboxylated. Yeah, it's all decarbed and everything. Fucking, I don't know exactly what they do, but somehow they're making it into a soluble powder that you can drop onto your tongue, and it is like an instant fucking high. So I don't know. Maybe check that shit out. It's probably available on the Front Range. Scotty 420, he's over there. Obviously, the company is based out of Colorado, so it's our home base is out of Nederland, Colorado, but our grow is out of the Western Slope over here. So we grow it all, send it over to Ned, and that's where they extract everything and produce everything. But he was our owner was saying that this shit could be a super game changer for us. It could end up, if we can promote it properly and everything, he's saying it could be like $1 million a month of sales and shit. So we'll see what happens. It's supposed to be priced like edibles. Since it's an edible, it's supposed to be priced more competitive with the edibles market rather than like the extracts and concentrates market, which is the in-house That's how they're doing their shit to be competitive with the concentrates market. But we are trying to be competitive with the edibles market, which is a lot cheaper. So ours is like half or a third of the price, something like that. So if you guys are in Colorado or know anybody in Colorado, tell them to check that shit out. We're supposed to be getting our samples here soon, and I'm fucking stoked. It's only going to be like 100 milligrams, which is lame. But he was saying you're supposed to be able to get high like your first time if you eat enough. I told him fucking challenge accepted. Give me a handful of that shit. All right, back to the grow. I got new clips in. Fabian was talking about he found some clips that were nice and cheap online. So we got those ordered up. Thanks, Fabian. I appreciate you, brother. I did try and put one on this plant right here, but it ended up fucking being too much of a bend for it, especially because I don't have enough room in here. Hell yeah. Appreciate you, Miller Time, subbing up to the others in the community. Hell yeah. Mr. E's a great one to sub up to. Smokey's fucking dope. He's got some badass plants. Fabian, if you haven't fucking subbed up to Fabian, definitely sub up to him. That's my brother right there. You already got Galaxy. Carolina. Hasholio. Let's see. Hasholio doesn't post. He's a consumer of the content. Yeah, I think that's who all's popped by today. And then my wife, but she doesn't post anything. Gotta make sure I get John P on there. I'm gonna make that motherfucker a mod real quick too. John P, you're modded up. I don't know if you're still in here or not, but I got you modded up, brother. Oh, I wanted to take a picture of his fucking name too. I don't think I've checked out his page. I see him around all the time, and then I fucking always forget. Sorry, guys. Give me just a second. Trying to make sure I'm taking care of my community here. There we go. Like I said, I'm focused on the community and making sure that we're all growing together. Man. We got like 45 minutes till the fucking lights turn on in here, but we're going to do a canopy audit in the dark. If you guys don't know, green light is the best way to check on your plants during the night cycle. It allows you to look without interrupting their light cycle and their nighttime. Sorry guys, it's not going to be the best. Oof, that's bad. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Oh, it does not like that light. But everything looks good in here. I have yet to get the swamp cooler filled up. I got to do that still. I don't know why. Oh, because I fucking turned it on. There we go. Make sure we're going there. I've got the lights covered with a fucking piece of whatever the fuck that is. Mine. I don't know. Oh. What's it called? I don't know. The reflective shit. I got reflective shit over it to make sure our light isn't causing any harms. I had an issue with that in my last grow. But I just wanted to check on them. The plants, they see the green light, but it doesn't actually activate their photosynthesis. So it doesn't... Weird. I don't live in a legal state, so I don't post mine. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, I've never had any issues with the green light. That's what I use at work to go through and do my sprays during the night and everything. So I've never had any issues with herming or anything like that. So the plants may see the light, but it doesn't activate like their photosynthesis and make them think that it's daytime. So, really? Huh. See, the more you know. Luckily, I don't go in there for long periods of time and fucking blast them with the green light or anything. I usually try and keep it propped up kind of far away, but good to know. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. Yeah. I'm going to look more into that, too. Set a reminder for noon. Look into green light and photosynthesis in cannabis. Thanks, you guys. I'm going to do some research on that. Yeah, thank you, too. But yeah, I'm going to do some research on that. Maybe that'll be one of our educational streams, just a little short one. Or I'll do the research and we'll just update while we're here. One or the other. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to fucking set it up so you guys can see the plants and shit, too. Everybody likes to see the plants. I like to see the plants on the screen, honestly. So, trying to get you guys a nice little setup. Oh, I'm going to do the research for sure. I've always been told that the green light doesn't affect the photosynthesis and it keeps it in, like, the nighttime mode or whatever, but I don't know. That's what this is all about, guys. It's fucking getting together, talking with each other, learning. Fucking... Because, yeah, as far as I knew, the green light doesn't affect it. But if it does, we'll be looking for something new. I know it's got to be like an actual fucking green light and not a white light with a green cover. I know if it's a regular light with a green cover, it can affect the photosynthesis still because it's not an actual green light. But these ones are actually green bulbs, so... Yeah. You guys got me interested now. We're gonna learn. I love it. Yeah, you can see our lights are still off on the other side. I do have a bit of a light leak up there, but it doesn't really hit the plants directly. And I haven't had any problems with it yet, so hopefully I'll be getting my shipping container here soon. I gotta save up some cash for that, but my stepdad just said he'd go half and half with me so we can get it before winter. Green light is the deepest penetrating light. You got a new name, buddy? Oh, shit. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have definitely helped me get in a better mood today. I woke up wanting to fucking kill somebody, so. According to current research, green light affects photosynthesis in several ways. All right. We're looking it up. Let's see. All right, let's see. We're looking it up. Let's see. Oh shit! I've been adjusting for Fard on what the fuck? On 3 lights and deep blue on the 4 an hour before lights out and grow CO2 bag. It stressed them just enough. Growth has doubled overnight. Holy shit! You can get supplemental greens now, and they're adding them to the lights. What the fuck? Huh. Interesting. See, we're learning, guys. This is what I love. This is what it's all about. Growing and learning together. Fucking. How long have we been going? Oh, we're not too bad. We're just over an hour. Yay! My shit's working. I've been adjusting my exhaust fan on the flower side because it was trying to fucking run all day. And on that side, I only have the one cooler, so it pulls all the cold air out and makes it hotter than shit in there. But So I adjusted it a little bit, and it seems to be kicking off again. So that's good. Working nights, are you hopping out? Hell yeah. I appreciate you, Smokey. I work nights as well, so if you ever have any questions, man, hit me up on Instagram or Facebook. You can direct message me, or just find one of my shorts and comment on it. But it was great to meet you as well, brother. Make a video Saturday when the netting comes in. Hell yeah, I'll be keeping an eye out, my brother. I appreciate you stopping by. Get you some rest. Have yourself a good day as well. Long thought not to affect it, but as of fairly recently, research has proven that incorrect. Wow. Huh. Let's see. L and R. I don't know what that means, brother. It's always been bro science. Well, let's get that fucking bro science killed right here then. Because we're anti-bro science here. I don't do the bro science. So I appreciate you guys bringing the green light shit up. I'm searching it right now, seeing what my fucking AI comes up with. We'll figure it out. But yeah, we're anti-bro science here. So I appreciate everybody bringing up the green light shit. I'm definitely going to continue to research it and figure out what the fuck. Because I don't want to be spreading bullshit, you know what I mean? That's not what we're about here. We're about real science, real facts, and learning real shit. Oh, I almost caught that fly. Finally got our other cameras hooked up again. Those are fucking CCTV. So, those ones I've got hooked to a TV in the garage. And then I've got the SwitchBot cameras for my fucking phone and shit too. Sorry, I was just looking at the cameras. Come on. What the fuck? Answer now. Just answer it. Like, I don't know what is taking so long. Try again. All right. We're trying again. Yeah, if anybody has any other questions or comments, concerns while we're looking that up, drop them in the chat. I got my phone working on searching that up, so we're going to crush that bro science right now if that's the case. We are looking pretty good today. This fucking switching the camera back and forth and drop the chat is really starting to irritate the shit out of me. Really? Oh, here we go. All right. So you guys are correct. Let's see. People assume because leaves reflect green light, which is why they look green to the human eye, they don't absorb it, while chlorophyll A and B do have a shared drop in absorption around 500 to 600 nm range. Your plants rely on accessory pigments and carotenoids. These pigments capture those green photons and funnel the energy right back into the photosynthetic reaction centers. If you look at the McCree curve, the established scientific baseline for plant light utilization, green light still actively drives photosynthesis. Furthermore, cannabis relies on phytochromes, light detecting proteins to track the dark period and regulate photoperiodism. While these photoreceptors are most sensitive to red and far red wavelengths, a high enough intensity of any PAR, including green light, will trigger a chemical response and interrupt the dark cycle. Let's talk real world applications. Low wattage green headlamp sneaks into the dark room or fix an irrigation leak. It is better than a regular flashlight because the receptors are less sensitive to the green a faint temporary green light won't immediately wake the room up. But if you leave it on and in the corner and it's okay, so what I'm seeing really is it needs to be a lower par or a lower intensity light, and you don't want to hold it like in one spot, like setting it up in the corner and leaving it there. You want it more like the headlamp and be able to move it around the canopy, because that quick flash of the green light doesn't change the photoperiodism or make them think it's daytime. But if you have a high wattage one that's blasting right on your canopy, that will change your light cycle and cause a harm. So yeah, low intensity green headlamp only for absolute emergencies in dark room. Keep your exposure under a few minutes and never leave the green light on permanently. Fuck yeah, guys. All right. So, you guys are right. I fucking eat my words. The plants do register that green light, and setting it up in the corner like I was doing is the worst thing to fucking do. So, I'm going to order another one of those, because that was actually a headlamp at one point. I just busted because I dropped it, so. But I'll order another one, and it'll be the headlamp style so that we can fucking keep it from being straight on the canopy. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Fuck yeah. We're going to take a highlight of that. Look. Big shout out to the Green Corner in the chat for creating this great community. Much love, guys. I appreciate y'all. May you each find a nug you didn't know about. Hell yeah, Miller Time. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much for joining and helping me build this community. You and Hasholio have really fucking helped a lot. I appreciate everybody that comes by and stops by the chat. A sun mover. What are you talking about? Pepper plug? If I find a nug I didn't know about, it was probably on the ground and has dog hair on it. Hey, dog hair can be picked off. Yeah. Yeah, I try not to be in the flower room too much at night. Usually I pop in there just to fill up the swamp cooler before I go to work. Grower, not a shower. Yeah, I agree. You definitely shouldn't be in your flower room at night if you can help it. I have all my shit in there automated, so it does all of its shit by itself. The only time I have to go in there is in the morning. I learned a ton over here. Fuck yeah, brother. That's what we're all about, is learning and fucking killing that bro science like we just did. Don't have your fucking green light propped up in the corner when you're trying to spray or fill your shit. Make sure it's not directly on the canopy if possible. If you have to, wear a headlamp. That'll be the safest way. Make sure it's a lower lumens lamp. That way, fucking, it's not affecting the photo period. Don't hold it in one spot for a long period of time. I've got jars in storage I've forgotten about. Go through them and find shit I forgot I grew. Hell yeah. It's always nice to find a jar you forgot about that's not just dust. I've had that happen a few times. I've been using those Canopy packs now. Have any of you guys tried those? You can get them on Amazon. And they're cheaper than the booster packs or the... What's the other ones that you see in the stores? I don't remember. But they're Canopy, and they fucking work really good. Old jars that I've converted to CBN? Yeah, absolutely. Wash them, get the trichomes off of them, mix them in with some of your other stuff so it's not so heavy. Hell yeah. I still have the headlamp for this. Yeah, see? It just busted off right there. Oh, right there. Just busted off. But, yeah, this one right here. That one right there busted. But I can just tape it on, though. Fucking improving the canopy, guys. Always. I love it. Make edibles out of most of my old stuff. Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about. If you haven't checked it out, check out the Levo, Levo. You can, yeah, the Bovita packs, baby. And that's what I was trying to think of. Thank you, sir. Yeah, it's like the Bovita packs, but they're cheaper, the Canopy ones. Damn it. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, yeah, Levo. Check it out. It's a couple $100, but you can infuse all kinds of shit. Fucking butter, MCT oil, coconut oil, whatever you want, really. And it's super easy. Vivicure packs, I've heard good things. Canadu. Canadu. Cannadew. Humidity packs do change the flavor a little bit. Use fan leaves to rehydrate. Hell yeah. Hey, this is what I'm talking about, guys. This is the beauty of the community we're building, guys. Learning and sharing that information. Fucking. I love it. CBN gets me comatose. Hell yeah, Fabian. That's what CBN does. That's that couch lock. Yeah, with the Canadu, I haven't really seen too much of a problem with them. The river for fishing. Hell yeah, Fabian. Have a good stream, brother. If you're still fishing when I get out of here, I'll pop on and fucking drop you a like. Interact some on your chat as well. I appreciate you, brother. I hope you catch some big fish. Interesting. Hell yeah. We're gonna have to do more research on those fucking packs too. See how much they change the flavor and what which ones are the best. Fan leaves, like you said, are probably the best though. Just gonna have to start popping a couple off and taking them home when my shit starts to dry out. Never thought about that. Good tip, Hasholio. I appreciate you, brother. I've always done like a wet paper towel. Just put a fucking moist paper towel over the top of your jar and fucking twist the lid back on, and the gravity will pull that fucking moisture down into your buds. So, and then I use the packs just for the long term storage to ensure that it doesn't fucking dry out before I can smoke it. Ooh. I've got a bunch of shit I need to wash. I don't think today's gonna be the day though. Yeah. So my jars at 55% RH and store them. When I open them, they're the same 55. Really? Maybe I'm not just fucking. Well, where do you live? I live in the desert. Our fucking humidity outside is usually like 19%. So even just putting them in the jar and fucking trying to do it that way, I usually lose a lot of the humidity out of there. And I just got new jars, so it shouldn't be that. Well, my wife hasn't texted me yet. Trying to wait for the fucking lights to come on. so we can water the flower room as well. But we still got like another 25 minutes. I guess we can get it mixed up, huh? I'll bring you guys over here. All right. I appreciate everybody again who's come through and participated in the chat. You guys are fucking awesome. Helped me change my mood around and shit. Bit of a rough night last night, rough morning, so been pretty agitated and irritated, but I always know I can stream and get the chat going and fucking get my mind off of shit. Get my mind resituated, if you will. Recalibrated. That was the word I was looking for. I need to fucking calibrate my pH pen, too. That's something I could be doing. God, instead of just being lazy and fucking chatting. I appreciate you guys, though. Like I said, I was in a mood this morning, and you guys have really helped me fucking turn it around. So, thank you guys so much. We're going to get our flower feed. Live in low humidity also, but I dry and cure and jar all in the same room. Oh, okay. Vacuum seal on the jars. See, that's what I was thinking, but I was worried that if you don't fucking pop it open every now and again, give it a little shake, that it might fucking mold up on you. I did just buy a fucking sealer a couple months ago, though. I smoked it so quick usually, I haven't had the problem, but since I've got the perpetual cycle going and actually been having things for longer than, you know, a couple months, it's become a problem. Not a problem I'm complaining about, though. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. We're just mixing up 5 gallons. We are using the Cali Magic because we're mixing up for flour. So, the Cali Magic has less nitrogen than the CalMag Dry 420. And once you get to the stacking stage in flour, you really want to cut that nitrogen out. Sorry, let me try and get that glare off the screen, guys. Sorry about that. But once you get into flour, you want to cut that nitrogen out because you're not stretching the branches anymore. You're stacking the buds. So, Cali Magic, 25 milliliters, because we're doing 5 gallons, so that's 5 milliliters a gallon. Make sure we stir it up. That way we're not having our concentrated nutrients hitting each other in the bucket and precipitating. We're going to get our Flora Micro. See, our fucking lid's not fitting right anymore. Or maybe I just didn't put it on tight enough. 5 milliliters a gallon of this as well. Another solid 25. Ooh, I just want to drop. So we've got our micro at 25 milliliters a gallon. All right, 5 milliliters a gallon. Sorry, 25 milliliters for the 5-gallon bucket. Man, I thought I was doing good doing it. It's not zero nitrogen, but it's very low nitrogen. I cut out the grow. So I cut out the Flora Grow. There is a little bit of nitrogen in the Cali Magic. If you look at the... It's got a 1 on there. That N nitrogen, NPK. So it does have a little bit. But the CalMag Dry 420 is going to be, let's see, 11% in this motherfucker. So, it is a lot higher in the CalMag 420 Dry. So it's got a little bit of nitrogen in it, but the nitrogen is cut significantly, almost completely, but not completely. Right there. For our bloom, we do 5.5. So that's going to be, what, 27 and a half, right? Come on. All right. We're about 29. I want to drop just a hair back in here. There we go. We're about 28, but that'll be okay. Trying to be super precise because I use the Fox Farm Bloom dry nutrients. I don't know what exactly they're called. It's the Fox Farm Trio for flower. It's the BC Blooms, Open Sesame, and Cha-ching. My glove got pretty wet. Ooh, as you can see, it's a splasher. Need to get some more Beastie Blooms. Oh no. I guess we'll just use this cup. So what we're gonna do for this, bring you guys up here. We make sure we do every time. So you guys, if you've been in, have probably seen it. I cut my nitrogen down about end of week 3, somewhere around there, of flower. And that's just because the stretch is done. It's not really growing those new cells there. It's focusing on the bud sites and stacking those buds. So we're pushing more phosphorus and potassium. Yeah, the micro has some nitrogen in it as well. You are correct. It's a 501. So we don't cut the nitrogen completely. And really, the flora really only has a 2 on it as well, but man. It's been raining for 3 weeks. Live in a temperate rainforest with a dehumidifier running outside the tent, inside the tent, and keeping my exhaust going still at 50 and 60. Damn, bro. That's wild. Whoop. All right. To do our Beastie Blooms, we always take it and slurry it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. We've got 1 teaspoon per gallon. And we're going to get that stirred up in the cup first to ensure that all of the salts break down. Hasholio, I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, I was just looking at that too. I'm going to have to go through and make sure my fucking shit's all right. I based it mainly off of the Flora series. What's it called? Just the schedule they have. But then I changed it up in flour. So I mainly use their stuff at the rates it says. I just change it up in flour. And I use their base schedule, I believe. I'm trying to think. It's been a while since I built it out. But I use their base schedule and then I change it up in flour to add the fucking Fox Farm to make sure we're not burning shit up. All right. Looks pretty good. I'm going to leave it for a minute, see if it settles and we get stuff rising to the top. If so, we'll stir it up a little more. Yeah. Like I said, what's it called? The Flora General Hydroponics. There we go. General Hydroponics has a schedule that you can fucking follow from seed to harvest. That's why I like to use their nutrients. In about 5 years, no one will be cutting nitrogen. Should take about that long for the industry to catch up. Fucking A. We'll see, man. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Like I said, I use their base nutrient schedule and then I change it up in flour so I can add the Fox Farm nutrients to help push that extra fucking phosphorus and potassium. Asholio bringing in the knowledge today. I'm loving it, brother. Thank you. So we didn't really have too much settle. We're just going to go ahead and get her dropped in there. Rinse our cup to make sure we're getting anything that may have tried to stay in there out. Stick this over here to dry. And pH pen. Where'd I put it, guys? I said it somewhere. Baby, come back. Did I put it behind here? Ah, there you are. Ah. All right. Gonna do our. Oh, hold on. I gotta grab some. We're a little. We're about half a gallon short. This is the one I stole that half gallon out of for the other bucket. So I want to make sure we're adding that half gallon back. Let's make sure our dilution rates are proper. Gonna give it a nice little stir. No other crops change their nutrient schedule. No other crops change their feeding schedule, and nutrient companies are starting to catch on. Hell yeah, brother. I think you were probably one of my greatest community assets, Hasholio. I want you to know that, brother. We're at about 6.7. Since it's not too bad, we want to put about, I'm going to say 6 milliliters of our pH down in there. Whoa. Put 10. Trying to use my non-dominant hand, so. All right, we got about 7 in there. YouTube says I'm yelling into the void, but I still have people talking. What's Schedule 3? There should be more testing and the industry will change. Oh, with Schedule 3. Yes, sir. I'm so excited about that. Just a prediction. Hell yeah, brother. I'm excited about it being changed to Schedule 3 and us. Not us, because I'm not a fucking scientist, but people being able to actually research it and fucking, we're going to be able to figure out exactly what cannabinoids do what so we can fucking make better edibles that are more targeted for things. And I'm excited about it, honestly. Looks like we're at about 6.2 now. 6.2. Sorry, it's backwards, but it's 6.2. We're good to go. Now we just got to wait for the lights to come on. We've got about 10 more minutes. If you guys have questions, drop them in the chat. Hasholio, if you're bringing us more knowledge, drop your knowledge in there. Loving it, brother. You are fucking an awesome asset to my community. I appreciate you more than I can fucking express with words. You're a good, I don't know, good consumer of the content and a great interactive person. I don't know, engaged watcher. I don't know, man. What do you call yourself, since you're more of a consumer of the content, not a creator? You're just Hasholio. I don't know. I appreciate you, brother, is all I'm trying to say. The fact that you ended up popping up in my chat and joining my community means a lot to me. Fucking, I appreciate you, brother. Just want to throw that out there. Like I said, I try and show love to my community like they show love to me. I appreciate everybody that comes by and interacts and fucking... I usually watch YouTube when I'm supposed to be working. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, I'm glad you're getting paid to interact, big dog. Oh, Lord. Yeah, you were definitely an asset to my community. I appreciate you popping into the streams and helping drop that knowledge. Helping get that bro science fucking eradicated. It's beautiful. Looks like I was just looking at our Bruce banner over here. We did do a little bit of training on it this last time. We've pruned it up. What was that? Was that last Monday, I think? We did get a little training in there to help open it up. And you can see it's loving that. Filled that fucking area right up in there. Wow. Was that? Oh, that was one we didn't cut. Oh, no, that's one we cut. Ah, this is the one we didn't cut. Okay. This is an inner node from another branch. Oh, we did cut that one. That was an earlier cut, it looks like. Lower, whoop, right there. Got cut there, got cut there. Wow. Yeah, this one's blowing up. This was our last topping on it right here. So this is the growth sorry guys. Trying to do it one-handed, and then I always forget the camera's over here instead of in the middle. There we go. Fuck. So that was our last cut. We've already got a couple of nodes off of it. Getting that aggressive growth in here with our VPDs locked in. Wow. Yeah. Everything looks happy. We're just waiting for the lights to turn on in the flower room. Got about 7 more fucking minutes. Give me just a second. Got my wife messaging me about my children. Try and find a good spot for you guys to chill for a second, though. You guys have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. Hasholio, you may be the only one hanging out with me still. I appreciate you, brother. Sorry, guys. Yeah. If you guys have any questions about your canopy, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. got about... Oh, the lights just kicked on. Look at that shit. All right, we're going to go water the flower room. We've got our nutrients mixed up. We've got everything pH'd. Get our flowering ladies watered. Yeah, I don't know if I trust the fucking counter deal. Keeps going from 0 to 1 to 5. All right. Let's get you guys set up. Flip around. All right. Let's walk through real quick now that the lights are on. We're going to check, make sure we're not getting any wind burn. I don't believe so since we kicked the lights down. Oh, maybe a little bit right there. You see that? Just a little bit starting, possibly. Keep spinning this bad boy. I think I'm going to scoot everything back a little bit if I can. Try and get you guys set up here real nice. I don't have any fancy stands or anything. Y'all get to sit on the fucking swamp cooler. There we go. If you guys have questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. I'll be checking it as we go. Gonna get our sour premix watered real quick. These ones we did low stress training on, and we tied them off to the pots, so it's a little harder to do our watering all around the outside, but I still try to not pour it directly on the stem. Lazy roots make lazy fruits. Oh yeah, gotta go that way. So I just found some wind burn right here, looks like. A little bit starting there, yeah. We gotta scoop this lady back. Water these three, and then I'll move to the other side. We had more water to that side last time, so we're gonna try and go over here. We water around the perimeter to make sure that the roots are continuing to search for that water. If you just water the stem, you're going to get lazy roots. The lazy roots make lazy fruits. So, always try and water around the outside, especially after transplanting. After transplanting, you absolutely want to water around the outside to force those roots to search and grow, and then once those roots find the edges of your pot, they'll start to show that vertical growth. We've got sour premix in these three, lemon head delight in those ones. These three are watered. You can see we've got runoff coming out. That's what we want. I will check the chat in just a minute, guys, making sure that this side gets watered real good. Going through and just doing a half gallon at a time this time to make sure that our nutrients aren't just running out. And I poured all of this on. Oh, Lord. Oh, one day. everything's getting that good runoff. Using all of our nutrients. We got 5 plants, we made 5 gallons. And it is gone. Now that I'm thinking about it, we're gonna get our steaks put back out here. Helps with the algorithm. Especially since we're starting to stack that fucking mass on there. Almost know where to put them now. But the algorithm likes to flag our shit because of all the biomass, so try and give it a little something else to fucking see. There we go. Yeah. All right. Check the chat real quick, guys. Yo, Spar Lab, my brother, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you popping into the chat. Got you modded up, my brother. So, these we need to move. Let's see. Oh, this might be the air burn from before, actually, that I'm looking at. Got a little bit of wind burn on here. Come on. So, we got to rearrange our canopy a little bit. If you guys have any questions about your canopies, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. We're helping anyone and everyone that asks questions. Excuse me. All right, I want to move this stuff back a little bit. Get a little bit of wind burn on here too, probably that. Nothing doesn't kick up anymore though. Rotate this one out a little bit. Pull this one back. Pull this one back. All right, much better. That gave us probably another foot or so of clearance between the fan and the first plant. And, you know, it was right about here. So we got a little bit of a shift to try and help with the wind burn. I don't know why this one's so sensitive to the wind burn. Like, nothing else is really doing it. As far as this is another sour brie mix. It's not, well, might be showing just a little tiny bit. But everything looks pretty good. Pop this out. Here's one of our sour brie mixes. Another sour brie mix. Fucking light to the head. Oh. This is Lemon Head Delight. This is our other Lemon Head Delight. And then our last sour brie mix. Sour brie mix was a triploid that we were pheno hunting for a minute. And then that fell off because they decided they didn't want triploids. So then we pivoted, started doing the other stuff, the Wilski seeds, and ended up having to pivot from that. So they're doing all their shit in-house. And we're just taking care of shit. Collecting runoff and pouring it on your moms. No, I've never really thought about that. Wouldn't that runoff try and push them into like fucking flour? Since it's higher in the phosphorus and potassium? Hecholio, I love having you in the community, brother. You always got me thinking. Use ebb and flow, then after 2 drains, then it goes to my girls outside. Fuck yeah, Miller time. Water is used to feed ladies outside after 3 or 4 flood and drains. Great way to save money. Fuck yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. No, I've never really thought about using the runoff. I just mix up nutrients for everything as we need it. We didn't get our ladies down here watered today. I can see that this one's still fucking real wet. It's heavy. That's probably at about fucking 50% moisture. I'm definitely going to let that dry back for a while. But yeah, these are still at about 40, 50%. That one's still nice and heavy. Maybe even higher. So those don't need water. I'm going to give those probably at least 2 more days. This one might get 3. I really forced the roots to search on this one. We are getting that node. Trying to get these big ones off because they're just laying in the dirt. They don't really have too much nutrient burn or anything on them, so that's good. But they were laying right in the dirt, so I wanted to get those taken off. Probably not the greatest time to do it since it doesn't have a ton of big leaf on there, but I'd rather get that done than have them start going necrotic and attracting more bugs. That's just my preference. A lot of people would leave those on, but I try to keep the bottom of my plants cleaned up really good. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. I'm going to get our flower room swamp cooler filled up. As soon as I find the bucket. We've got to get our buckets filled up. See if the doggies are outside yet. Not yet. Maybe we'll let the dogs out real quick. Leaves touching the soil is a good way to get early blight, especially on tomatoes. Yeah, I don't want any bullshit on the plants. Having them, like you said, is having them laying in the dirt is just invitation for viruses and pests and everything else you don't want. So, yes, sir, Hasholio, my man. Like I said, always coming in, dropping that knowledge. I love it. Let the dogs out here in a second. Come on. At least give you guys a nice fucking view while we do it. You can kind of see the mountains and shit back there. Check out the playground. Oh, you know, we'll walk through the run back over to my mom's outdoor over here. See if she's got it watered yet this morning. She's usually up somewhat early. It's 9 o'clock. Run across the yard. I don't wanna. So you see they aren't quite getting light yet. Might get in there actually and fucking gets cleaned out real quick before it gets too hot. I got 2 more to do, and then I'm probably gonna throw some sort of something on them. I haven't decided yet. I have that one shit in the greenhouse already. It's a 16-16-16 as far as the NPK ratios. What do you think about that, Hasholio, for the outdoor? Yeah, I think we're gonna get in there and clean that up after I get my swamp cooler filled up. I was gonna get out of here, but it's actually a pretty nice day. And I've been telling her I was gonna get out there and get her stuff cleaned up for her, so better take care of mama's plants, you know what I mean? If you guys have questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. If you got knowledge, like Senor Hasholio over here, drop that in the chat. We're all about growing and learning here. Shoo. Fuck you, Rock. And I'm not flip-flop. I'm not even gonna flip-flop my slide. I need to fill these other buckets up too. I'm just being lazy. Spider mites, serps, aphids, all are airborne. Spider mites do not fly, but they will use the wind and webs to travel in the air. Yes, sir. Oops. Sorry, guys. That was a fucking wild ride there for a second. Yeah, thanks, Galaxy Solutions LLC, my brother. I appreciate you dropping that knowledge in the chat. Oh, your Cherokee Purple got spider mites? That sucks, bro. Damn. Yeah, I try and keep the bottom of my plants cleaned up as well, just make sure that it's harder for anything to get up in the canopy. Oops. All right. We've got that taken care of. Our greenhouse is good. At least the mites don't eat tomatoes, or do they? I'm not sure. Do they just eat the leaf? Sorry, guys. Just a second. We're going to pop back out there and take care of the outdoor. But I got to message my wife back real quick. All right, let's go get that done real quick. That shouldn't take too long. Might as well take this bad bitch out there. Peaches and cream corn has the mites. Then they attracted ants. Going to Walmart to get something. Home Depot, Lowe's. Let's see. Yeah, spinosad is a good one for fucking spider mites and shit. I haven't really had to battle them too much, but let me think. Ouch. I believe the Lost Coast plant therapy should suffocate them if you get them fucking covered with it. Let's see. Captain Jack's dead bug has spinosad. Hell yeah. This is what I'm talking about. You guys are the shit. Helping each other out in the chat. I love it. If anybody has any suggestions for a good top dressing for outdoor, let me know. Got to get something on mom's plants out here. I have to grab my fucking. I forgot my chair. I need another bucket for you guys. Damn, I'm slacking. Sorry, guys. Amazing Dr. Zymes might fucking kill spider mites. I don't know. Let me see. Diatomaceous earth is good if you're not doing high frequency fertigation. Doesn't work real good in cocoa, so I don't use it too much. Because yeah, as soon as it gets wet, it becomes less viable. It fucking turns into like a paste, basically. Tries to stick back together. Could use it for the outdoor though. That would be. Let's see. Just gonna grab a bucket and a chair. NPK Mighty Wash for mites. Prythrin? Yeah, Prythrin's really fucking good. Careful with that shit though, it'll make you sick. You wanna make sure you fucking follow the restricted entry interval, the REI on it. Read that label. Should be right on the front of the label. It'll tell you fucking what the PPE is, and then it'll tell you fucking how long to be out of there. I'd make sure you got a fucking mask if you're gonna spray that shit. Make sure you got a fucking respirator, not just a mask. That's just me though. I don't want to fucking inhale any of that shit. My boss, fucking, when he used to be an IPM guy, before he became the like director of our facility or whatever, he fucking said he had used Evergreen, which is Prythrin. Yeah, fucking, our soil here is fucking shit. It's clay basically, rocks and clay. Over here, part of the Rocky Mountains. We're on the western slope of the Rocky Mountains, or western slope of the Grand Mesa. I don't fucking know. But those book cliffs that I was showing you guys earlier, those are part of the Rocky Mountains. Let's see, can we get you guys a good view? That's pretty good view now. Get this one done real quick. So really, we're just trying to get in here and get all this dead shit out. There's been some harsh wind. I'm gonna have to get my snips. Son of a bitch. Alright, we're just trying to get this dead leaf off, some of this fucking inner nodes, get them cleaned out, because they're just dead basically, these little nothings. Making it so air can't really flow through there and shit. You can see they're super woody from all the wind burn. From all the harsh wind. Woo! I threw it on the ground! Anything that's looking like shit's gonna fucking go. Any little hitchhikers like that. You can see we've got some shit growing, looking all right at the bottom. Looks like we had something in here. See some maybe thrip damage. I don't know if that was from prior to putting it out, so we're gonna keep an eye on that. Morning, Mama. Oh, she's on the phone. She'll be happy that I'm taking care of the plants. Gosh, yeah, I should have gotten out here a while ago. I'm sorry, Mama. That doesn't look too bad, but it was growing right into the center, so don't really want that. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. We're here to help. I'm here to help any grower of any experience level, from popping beans to I've got people that have been growing for 20 plus years that still come in and ask questions on the channel and get answers. So we've got a great community going. All thanks to you guys sharing the channel and getting the word out there, bringing your friends to the live streams. It's been awesome watching the community grow. I appreciate you guys more than you know. I'm just a guy with a greenhouse that likes to grow his medical and wants to help share knowledge so we can change the stigma. Take this one out again, just another one that was grown in the middle, not super beautiful. We'll see. Man, this one's coming off. It's a rather big chunk, but I don't like it. Take that out of there. Just out here doing what we do, trying to help people too. So if you guys know anybody who grows, bring them to the channel. We're getting some great interaction in the chats while we're streaming. So today has been a slower day because it's a early fucking stream on a weekday. So I didn't really expect too many people to come through, but we have had a great conversation this morning and learned some great shit. We're killing bro science one fucking myth at a time. Thank you, Hasholio, and I believe it was Galaxy Solutions that brought up the green light stuff. I appreciate you guys. Fabian helped look up some information on that shit too. That was fucking dope. Thank you, Fabian. I know you're fishing right now, so you're not on the channel, but I'm sure word will get back to you one way or another. We got a lot of same people in our communities, so that's cool. Fabian's a great guy. Chief in Session, he's a great guy as well. If you guys haven't checked him out, check out his channel. He does product reviews from concentrates to flour to edibles to disposables to fucking all kinds of shit. Pretty much any way you can consume it, he's reviewing it. So if you guys are into that shit, check out Chief in Session. He's on vacation right now, but he's still streaming here and there. These have not hit flower yet. Nope. But that's one reason I do want to get them all cleaned out, is we're definitely getting closer. Our season finishes usually about the end of October, so it'll be probably like late August we start flower. But we'll see. I haven't done outdoors in quite a while, so I'm just helping my mom out with hers. She wanted to get some outdoor going this year, so we got her hooked up. And I'm just trying to help mama take care of her plants, trying to be a good son. Focus on my shit all the time. Need to make sure we're focusing on all of it. So she was gracious enough to rent us land for our greenhouse. So we got to make sure we're taking care of mama. I don't really like this fucking. Still making sure we're putting the shit in a container so we can get it out of underneath. All that dead biomass attracts more predators. So it's not like the greenhouse. I got to move around the plant and try and find a good spot for you guys. So bear with me. I do appreciate everybody who's popped in the chat, come through, drop some comments and shit. It's awesome that we're getting a nice community built. Trying to find something to prop it up enough that you guys can see, but not too much so it doesn't fucking fall over. Took my outdoor from 18 hours indoor light and put them outside 14 and a half hours, hoping to get them to flower sooner. Seems to have worked. Most of them are showing flower now. Fuck yeah, brother. That's dope. Yeah, these were inside at the 18.6, but we brought them out early. They came out in just after Mother's Day. We always wait till after Mother's Day because Mother's Day we usually get that last fucking freeze right around Mother's Day. So I try and put them outside after that and let them go. But these ones I think we got out earlier, but I haven't really been out here taking care of them like I should have, and my mama doesn't know what she needs to do with them, so she doesn't really touch them. Just trying to get some of this inner stuff out, help clear out our inner canopy here, get that airflow through, get all this dead shit out of there, all this shit that's not getting the light that it needs to grow. Oh, that was a healthy one, but oh well. See, a lot of just dead little shit, ugly shit that we don't want in there, attracting more bugs. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. We help out anybody and everybody who asks for it. I do commercial cultivation as well as integrated pest management. I'm a certified Colorado certified private applicator. So I'm certified through the Colorado Department of Agriculture to spray pesticides. And I've been growing cannabis in different mediums and different, what's it called, environments, indoor, outdoor, greenhouse. So if you guys have questions, we've got answers. If not, the chat probably does. We've got some good information flowing through the chat. Make sure we're keeping an eye on it. We're just out here getting shit done. Figured we'd do a little streaming, see if anybody needs help, but we won't be out here forever. Once I get these done, we'll be heading home. So that's why I say don't hesitate to drop your questions in the chat. This is a judgment-free zone. We don't talk shit or make fun of anybody. It's all about learning and growing together. So if you guys know anybody else who grows, send them that link. That way we can continue to grow the channel, continue to get the word out that we're helping people and really try and educate people about cannabis. That way we can change the stigma around it. I believe it's a wonderful plant that can help a lot of people, but we've got to change that stigma around it before we can help those people, and that's what we're trying to do here. So super thrilled that it has been rescheduled to a Schedule 3 controlled substance. Galaxy, I'm doing mite soap. Fuck yeah. Photos are going outside for the same reason, brother. Great idea. Had the same idea yesterday. Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. See, we're working in the chat, helping each other out in the chat and shit. It's a beautiful thing to see. Gonna take this bad boy out of there. Again, really just trying to get all this big leaf and dead leaf out of there, make room for new growth. More just junk that we're getting out of there. So I think a lot of the yellowing leaf and shit is probably nitrogen deficiency, but I believe the a lot of this dead inner stuff is also from the wind blowing shit around, blowing it off of each other, causing windburn and shit. Take off this little bottom shit that's just a bug magnet hanging down there. Same with this one. Got shaded out, didn't get enough light, so just a little fucking branch. Clean up the ones that are big enough. Get out all this inner bullshit. If you guys have questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the chat. We help anybody and everybody who asks. I've been keeping an eye on the chat, making sure everybody's getting their questions answered. Has been a little slow, so I'm checking it every few minutes, but if you guys have a question, drop it in there. We'll be answering questions. I was going to hop off, but then I remembered I need to take care of my mama's plants, so we're out here doing that, trying to share knowledge if anybody's got questions. So we've got a great chat going on as well, or we've had a great chat going on. Like I said, it's slowing down a little bit, but I do appreciate everybody who's stopped by and dropped a like on us and fucking interacted in the chat. I don't ask for that shit, so I do appreciate it more than you guys know. As I've said before, I don't like doing call outs, the fucking whole asking for likes, comments, shares bullshit. I ask people to put their questions in the comments so we can help, but that's about it. I ask you guys to share the page with your friends so we can grow the community, but I don't do any of that influencer shit, really. We're just here to help people. We're not here to make millions. We're not here to fucking hit 1 million subscribers or anything crazy like that. I just want to fucking build a nice community of good people who want to help each other and grow together, show their stuff, fucking share their knowledge, you know, just really try and help improve the cultivation and home grows and shit, you know. There's a lot of shit in the shit that you get on the street and the unregulated fucking markets, and then even in the regulated markets, a lot of people fucking put a lot of shit on there that isn't the greatest. So I think we just had a fucking recall, not my company, we've never had a recall, but there was just a big recall on I can't remember if it was concentrates or if it was vape cartridges, but one of them just got recalled. So if you can grow your own, that's the best way to do it. Then you know what you're putting in your plant and what you're going to ingest in the end, and that's what I prefer. So weed is for losers. Well, this is medicinal marijuana. I utilize it because I was in a motor vehicle accident and a coma for 23 days, so I'd rather utilize medical marijuana, salves, tinctures, and edibles and flour than opiates, you know? So you have your opinion, Daniel, but your opinion is not shared here, buddy. Sorry about that. Miller, good luck. I need my plants to finish flower by mid-October to early November. Temps get to freezing overnight and plants physically stop growing. Low temps. Yeah. Daniel is a troll. Whatever, man. It's a great alternative to pharmaceuticals. Yes, sir. That's why I utilize it. So, like I said, you have your opinion, but I would rather utilize this plant for my needs than be a fucking junkie or a pillhead or fucking get addicted to heroin like a lot of the opiate users end up being. So, whoopsie. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to fucking. There we go. Yep. Like I said, everybody has their own opinions. So, it is what it is. I don't. When I smoke weed, I do annoying things like listen to reggae music. Well, that's your choice, brother. There's always other music you can put on. Yeah. Like I said, everybody's got their own opinions. I utilize it for the medicinal properties and, to keep me from hurting every fucking day without having to use opiates from Big Pharma. But your opinion's your opinion, bud. Bring you guys over here. We got a few more to clear out over on this side. But yeah. Your opinion's your opinion, brother. We don't do hate here. It's all about fucking learning and growing together. So, thanks for popping in the stream, but it's, this ain't the place for that, brother. We're just here chilling, fucking taking care of our plants, and it's a good thing you just made a speech about not making fun of people. Right? Yeah. Like I said, we don't get too many trolls normally, but every now and again, it is YouTube, people are gonna pop in. They see trichomes. I just use the fucking regular picture. Hell yeah, I appreciate you, Raven. This is my mom's outdoor. I'm just in here helping her clean it up. I've got a, what's it called? Oh shit. Oh no, we're gonna lose. Hold on, guys. We're about to lose the fucking chat because the battery is about to die. Hold on just a second. Plus, I gotta let the dogs up. Let me show you my indoor grow. There we go. That's what we'll pivot to. Make sure this fucker's closed.